I've always been a firm believer in a good pair of shoes. What you put on your feet is really important, protecting those feet, because those feet are what give you mobility. Now I was at our local REI here in town, and I was looking back at their shoes, looking for really high quality, and I found these. These are the Salomon Quest 4D GTX Boots. And I was looking at them, and you know, they're not very inexpensive. In fact, they run about $220. And I thought, you know what, I really need to invest in something for my feet. Down at Going Gear talking to Marshall about it, because he's the one that really, he really knows a lot about gear, and he told me that the Salomons are the best boot in the world. And he said the Navy SEALs, when they went in to get bin Laden, they were wearing these Salomon Quest 4D GTX boots, and that sold me. Salomon has been a maker of ski boots for a long time, and that's where they built their company. But they have, over the past few years, been putting out some really high quality running shoes, running boots, hiking boots, and this is actually considered a backpacker's boot. This is not something that you want to wear all the time very casually, because it has a super supportive ankle. Your ankle is very vulnerable, and so this really keeps your ankle protected in a harsh environment. With a lot of debris, rocks, roots, all kind of different things, this will keep your ankle in super shape. Now really, I like the fact that these are made from leather. They have leather, but they also have nylon material, and they're Gore-Tex. So it's just a triple protection with your feet. The leather is really going to be a good lasting boot. It's going to protect you. The nylon is going to help as well, keep it breathable, and the Gore-Tex keeps the water out. The surface itself is just impervious to water and will really protect your feet. It's going to protect the toes of your feet, and then back here you're going to have protection to your heel. And when you're out on the trail, which I love to hike, and you know, you really need something that's going to keep your feet not only protected but also dry. Of course, it has incredible padding all the way around the ankle here and with the tongue itself. Reinforced in different areas here with the leather and the stitching. Everything is crossed, so it really gives you a lot of support. Of course, then you have your pull here. Lacing system is excellent, really pulls in tight. Then we have metal hardware here to where this actually locks your boot in, so it's not going to come loose. Even if it comes loose at the top, this will retain the tension on your foot. In fact, you really have to pull this up to get it to unloosen. Very aggressive tread, and you're able to get onto rocks without slipping. Of course, there are contours all around it. You can see that I've been using these, and they have held up extremely well. This is actually called the Contra Grip. Just a really state-of-the-art gripping system for your feet. The tongue is gusseted, and that's going to keep all of the debris out. If you get debris down into your laces, there's nothing worse than it getting around and down into this area. Of course, again, it is padded all the way. Here's a leather upper right here. Very nice nylon here. Now it has these Ortholite foam inserts, and these keep your feet really cool and dry, and really that means it's going to be healthy. You know, if you've been on the trail at any time, you know that you can get really sweaty feet, and that also holds a lot of odors. They are removable, which makes it really nice. It actually has a cushioning. You can actually push in. It has a nice cushioning effect, which will keep your feet very comfortable. It has an antimicrobial treatment that will deter odors too. And a lot of times my feet do fine in most shoes, but if I put on a strong, tight boot like this, man, I'll tell you what, it can really get bad. And so that's one reason why I love this boot as well. And this will keep the odors down. These boots are really lightweight for what they are, for the quality and the ruggedness of them. They're 3 pounds, 1 ounce, but they still give you the stability with your feet. One thing too I want to highly recommend are a really high quality pair of wool socks. And these are from Keen. These are excellent. In fact, they even have right and left feet, which, you know, this really keeps the water wicked away from your feet. These are really not to be worn every day. These are to be made for hiking, backpacking, and just in a real stressful situation. Having a couple of pair of these tucked back to wear at that time is a good investment. You put your right foot in. Now one thing I want to show you too, as far as with any boot this applies to, is once you get up here, before you go into your locking places, bring this up and twist your shoelaces together. Just twist them around, and this will keep them very stable. Then bring it behind those locking eye hooks and then bring him here. Of course, the laces themselves are friction. They really hold tight when you pull them. Now there's a lot of support right in here, and that keeps your ankle from bending too much. There's not a whole lot of flexibility here, but what that does is it super protects your feet. I took a lot of dips in the water. The water just wicks off. I did get a little on one of my socks, but even that, because it's wool, it keeps it off of my skin. So extremely comfortable system, and will protect those ankles, especially if they're like mine. They're made of glass, and you twist that ankle in the woods and you're gonna have a time getting back. And one of the things about this boot as well is that it's pretty much broken in. It doesn't take long to get this boot just out of the box and on your feet. A lot of boots take a lot of working in, but these are very comfortable right out of the box. Now I want to thank Marshall down at Going Gear for the recommendation and providing these boots for this review. And I am going to be down at Going Gear in Smyrna, Georgia tomorrow, which is Saturday, and from 12 to 5. So if you're in the Georgia, Atlanta area, come by and see me. We're going to just be talking about a lot of good things and having a good time. Plus he's having a really huge sale. In fact, Solomon's going to be one of those on sale. But Marshall does give a 10% discount using Suchin, the coupon code, no matter what you buy, online or at the store. And just want to say thanks to Marshall and the guys down at Going Gear. And I also want to say, where is the light for this big cigar? Hoorah! So I want to give a big thumbs up to the Salomon Quest boots. Excellent boots, high quality, and will really serve you well. And as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more fun gun reviews and sensible survival. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Plus these dirty boots match my dirty truck. Wow. This is like a new car.